Hello everybody and a very warm welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here we are. It is our third and final show of the day. Monday Makers is back. Gotta say, it's one of my favourite intro tunes, Monday Makers. With ding, 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 ding. It's really good, isn't it? I do love it. But it's lovely to have you here. Thanks for being with us right throughout the day. And we finish with Monday Makers. Some unbelievable deals coming up for you. Some of the deals which we've sort of previewed earlier in the day, but we'll be looking at Zen Garden on the show. We've also got those beautiful outline dies with the animals. Incredible. And the return of the Vintage Vegas collection as well. Some seriously good prices on some seriously good products. We are, of course, continuing on with everything that we've been doing right throughout January as well. I know a lot of you have loved the January sale. As Sarah has said, though, things do get back to some sort of normality at the start of February, which is next week. So you've got one more week to take advantage of all of the deals. So, £10, $10 free gift is your flower forming foam today. I want to say, did we have 600 of those? I think we did. But anyway, we don't have a finite stock. Basically, these will go eventually. The more people shop, the more free gifts go. But at the minute, £10, $10 free shop, free gift that will be popped into your basket. Double points on everything as well, which is marvellous. And also free shipping when you spend £50 or $50. The easiest way to do that is to go for our bundle here, which is still on the shop today. It's £50, $50 platinum basically. We do still have a small amount of the Paper Mania Showstopper available, so do think about jumping in and grabbing. We are here on the socials with Radical Rachel. I shall say a few hellos to all of you in just a few moments' time. However, before all of that, let's say the most important hello to, not Sarah. No. No, I like a bit of variety in my days, you see. It's nice to have Sarah for 3 hours, but I need a bit of a rest. I need someone who's calm, someone who's never gets too excited, someone who's very sort of, level-headed and very, oh, no, I haven't got anyone like that at all. I've got the very best in the business, my friend and yours, more nicknames than someone that's got lots of nicknames. It is the one and only Barnsley Bombshell, D-Rob, Mrs. Debbie Robinson from Barnsley!
Yay!
How are you?
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm back this week as well.
You are?
You just got me for one day. Are you here all week?
Huh?
Are you here all week?
I'm here all the time.
That's okay, because you've got me every day. You've got me every day.
But not much though, tomorrow or today.
No, not much, no. So I've got one on. Oh, actually, they'll change your plan.
What?
Because I didn't think I were here Wednesday, and now I'm here. So you've got me today, right now. You've got me tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah.
You've got me Wednesday all day.
Yes.
Thursday, one, and then Friday all day.
Only one Thursday?
One on, yeah, but the best show of the week. It's a carload, yes. I'm really looking forward to that one. It's lovely to be back here as well. We've got loads and loads of great things on this show. So yes, and I've got myself a few little demos planned up my sleeve as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's nice to be back as well. Although, has someone turned the heating on really high? I was cold when I came in, but now I'm really, really hot. It's so warm in here today. It's very nice and toasty. So I think I might, in fact, I know what our Jake can do for me. He can go and get me a nice glass of water, cool me down. He can come and fan me down if he wants, though.
All right.
Just saying. But I'm really looking forward to this show. So grab yourselves your drink, settle down for this next couple of hours, because we're going to have some crafty fun, inspiration, and a bargain or two. We are. And isn't it funny that you're super hot? Jake, all day, I mean, he has been over at one of our outdoor units. He's borrowed my coat because he's so freezing cold. So Debbie's warm, he's freezing cold. We'll see if we can sort you that glass of water. We'll say hello to a few people, though. Hello on the socials. So we've got Jan on the socials. Genesis says, hello, everybody. Yes, I am ready. Hi to Steve and Nicole saying, good evening, Ben and Debbie. Hello. Hello also to Sherlan Telsford, evening from San Antonio. Jane Adams says, good morning, everyone, from a beautiful Las Vegas. And Lois joins us in Ohio. PB Brewer Martin says, hi again to all. D-Rob and Ben. D-Rob and Momo. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Yeah. Mobo.
Momo. Oh. By the way, yeah, I think no one calls me Momo, do they, apart from me. By the way, we're going to record your wrap this week. I've still got it there, ready to go.
Yeah. We haven't done it yet, have we?
No.
Definitely on the agenda. Can't wait for that one.
Sarah says, hello, crafty friends. Ben, Debbie and team. I've been working all day, so just checking in. I hope you are having a great day. And crafty Stacey Lou, well done. You won all of Sarah's stash in the last show, didn't you? And you say, woohoo, D-Rob in the house. Ben, will you sign one of Sarah's makes, please?
Ooh.
And ask your sister too. Well, if I see her around, she was in on Friday briefly, wasn't she? But I'm sure the Duchess will sign that for you when I see her. Colette is in. Tracy says, my husband has just come home from work and recognised the Crafters TV theme playing. He said that he finds the tune annoying.
Ooh.
How rude.
Ooh.
Rude. Turn it up. Sorry. Mary Pat says, good morning everyone from a sunny Montana. Hi to Shaddai, says, hello my Lord Ben and Fab Deb Rob, the diva. And Liz R says, hi Ben, Debbie and Crafters TV. Good to have you all with us. Comments please, questions, requests, all that kind of stuff. Let's start off though with your first deal in this show. Apologies, I don't have boards here. I think a few of the boards have been nicked. What?
They're over here. They're over here, but I've got the HSM ones, so you can put them back because they're in order.
Oh, I think that.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there only 3?
Where?
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, I'll just show the packaging. You show the cards. I'll just show the packaging.
I don't want to mess it up, Nick. I'm going to leave it there.
Come with me. I will show you. These are what you're going to get. The fantastic outline stamp and die collection, complete collection. In each of these sets, you have got a fantastic woodland creature. Well, actually, not woodland. Some of them belong in the jungle. But for £48 or $60, nay, £30 or $37, you'll get all of these fantastic dies. So this one is your Woodland Explorer. That's the owl. That one comes with a sentiment. You get a stamped sentiment with each one. Have a hoot on your birthday. Lol. Love this one. This one is called the Mountain Aroma. I think stag's very popular in craft, aren't they? I think, you know, next to things like your butterflies and your flowers, I think a lot of people love to use stags, so those more sort of winter cards. Bloke cards as well, they're very good for. That one comes with the sentiment, let's go wild. Then you've got, I love this one. This one is called the Wilderness Voyager. Wishing you a wild birthday. Yes, a wolf. Could definitely be lots of different types of dogs as well. So maybe if you've got a crazy collie like me, maybe, does that look a bit like Bowie? Maybe. You can make it look like Bowie. It could be an Alsatian as well. But it's definitely a wolf howling at the moon. Could be quite nice to kind of use that one alongside stuff from your Bella Luna collection. Then you've got the fox. This one is called the Rural Visitor. This one says, happy birthday, Foxy. Oh, hello. Fruity there. Hey, that's the one I'm going to give to Debbie this year on her birthday. Hello, Foxy. She's Foxy. Bang, 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 Foxy. Name the movie. Wayne's World, party time, excellent. This is your Paradise Array, the beautiful hummingbird there. I particularly like the card they've done on the packaging where they've coloured it, but then done like a cool sort of watercolour background and just placed the bird over the top. Fly high on your birthday. And then last but by no means least, yes, I think this is the one when we launched these back along, most people were very excited about. It's the Prairie Visitor, which is the tiger, which could be a panther, could be whatever cat you wanted it to be, really. But it's a lovely die and stamp set, and you've got the sentiment there which says, take a walk on the wild side. So it is all of those in that complete collection. You'll get your free gift today as well when you pick that up, and you'll get your double points to What Is Not to Love. Let's inspire you before we read a few more comments. Debbie's got a demo, but she's also got some finished samples. Look at this wolf.
Give our design team a great big nod, because I just love showing you what they do and that you can see what you can create at home, and whether you keep it nice and simple. Nice and simple would be the word. Oh, tell Jake about the water. I've just spotted him.
I'll just shout him, it's easier. Can you get Debbie a glass of water, please?
Thank you very much, Jake. I just felt a little bit dry, feel a little bit dry. And I am keeping really nice and well oiled, but I just...
Oiled?
Fluid.
Oh,
fluids. Water, water, that's the word. Thank you, hydrated. I knew the word was in there somewhere. Right, have a little look. keep it nice and simple. A lovely little simplistic but very effective card there. However, you made a great big point, and I swear, when I saw this one, I absolutely thought of Sheena's collection as well, so that you can mix and match. Look how beautiful. Well, it's almost like they were made for each other, those two. But absolutely, you can cross over with these. The owl, I absolutely love. I'm actually going to be using him. Thinking of all the clever ways that you can use the outline die, I think that's absolutely amazing. Making up a tree branch and a tree. I just absolutely love that. And those little extra bits are all from that die. Just think that's so clever.
Where's the tree from?
So that tree, I'm going to say, is one of our embossing folders cut into the style of a tree.
Yeah, I love that.
And the same with the branches.
I love that.
Absolutely. Cracking image. This one I love as well. So let's have a little look. So you got your stag.
Here he comes.
Beautiful. However, look what you do when you have a little bit of a play with other collections.
Brilliant. You
I love this.
Monocle.
I'm going to give a big shout to Rebecca, because Becky, this is fab. Using from the, do you know the Modern Man?
Modern Man, yeah.
Yeah, so just changing that up. So how clever is that? And it's actually a lovely little concept card, so I love it even more. So those are a couple of ideas that you can use it. Yes, card making. However, look at this one. So you've got your card making, keep it nice and simple, but then, oh my life, home decor. I mean, come on, look at that for home decor. I absolutely blooming love that, Marie. Fabulous. And then gift bags and gift boxes, cards. So this one, really love this one because, again, use your stencils that you've got in your collection. However, look what else you can choose. It's the same one. But look at that, just by changing it up, adding your outliners, or maybe do a bit of paper piecing with it as well. Look at that. How clever is that?
The leopard
it's
really
the same
changing
die.
spots.
It's the same die. I'm just going to give a little nod. Who's this one? Well, Rebecca, you've excelled yourself. Let me just tell you now, because this is sensational. I absolutely love that. Beautiful examples of what you can be doing and what you can be creating with it. So I'm going to get ready because that's my first demo. I'm going to do a little gift card wallet with the first one.
Lovely.
Using that fabulous owl, though, because I do love an owl.
Hello, Gillian Denton, saying good evening, everyone, from Suffolk. Stephen says, I'll be taking a trip to Evesham to pick up the Love Heart stamp and die set. And Hilary says, Holly has just handed me a unicorn. She is obviously listening to the shows. Oh, so cute! I bought Molly another toy yesterday. Not that she needs one, really. I'm just a bit of a sucker for buying her little toys. I bought her a flamingo yesterday. Yeah, a flamingo, which she absolutely loves. We've named her Phoebe Flamingo. Mac 2, because she had a Phoebe before, but she ripped all the stuffing out. What is she like? How do I know this Phoebe's going to survive? I don't, basically. It's a risk I'm willing to take, though. But we were doing that game again last night where we tell her to, like, we lay all her toys out and then we go, get Barry Bear, and she gets back. Get Diane the dinosaur, and then she notices. She's so clever. So clever. Nicola's just gone, stop bragging. We all know your dog's a genius. Your dog's a genius. He can do both paws now, Bowie, can't she? Yeah, she's getting there. Good evening, everyone, says Pamela Greenidge. Good evening, Pamela. Right, let's get into this then. Just remember to shop the day, because there's still chances to pick up this deal here, which is your amazing showstopper deal. And without shouting about it too loudly, I'll let you into a little secret. You know the price drop deals I was supposed to take off? They're still on. Yeah, so don't...
what?
I did some price drops on the earlier show that I wasn't supposed to do. And I dropped the Dotty tape pens down to the lowest ever price we've done them for. And Sarah said I had to make sure that I went and told the team to take them off at 5.
But you've been talking to me.
Yeah.
You haven't been anywhere. He's been talking to me the whole hour from when I come in.
So just all the deals that are still there. Just don't tell Sarah tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Right. Debbie, let's have a look at what you're going to make us.
Well, I'm going to use the owl die, so I'm going to use the... What's he called, the owl die?
Yeah, he's called Kevin, I think, isn't he?
Kevin. Is that his name?
Woodland Explorer.
I love these dies, though. Honestly, man, the things that you're going to be able to do with these. I mean, so many. I mean, I love an outline die. And I love the fact that we haven't overloaded it with lots of different frilly dyes. Do you know what I mean? Like extra dyes. I just love the fact it's an outline dye. You can make whatever you want and create whatever you want, as you've seen with those fabulous examples that I've just shown you, and create that lovely outline feature that you can then colour in, you can paper piece with, so much that you're going to be able to do with them. I'm going to drop shadow this one because obviously you can, and that's the first outline, but I'm going to go back in for a secondary one. Let's just go in with a little black piece of cardstock, but then I'm going to colour this one in, and I'm going to just take my brush markers to make it really quick and easy as well to create a finished piece.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you what you decide to put it on. Are you going to do home decor? Are you going to add it to a scrapbook page? And if you've been to like an owl sanctuary,
Oh, yeah.
just random there. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can put it onto anything you want. And for me, I'm going to make a little gift card wallet, and I'm going to keep it really simple, guys. Nothing overly complicated with making that gift card wallet, but just giving you some different ideas on what you can be doing and what you can be creating with this. Now, again, you can poke all those bits out, or I could just drop shadow over the top of it, which is what I'm going to do in a second. But we are going to do a spot of colouring, and I've just got 2 brush nibs, and it's our blend brush nibs. I've got the gold brown blend, and I've also got the alpine green blend.
Alpine.
Alpine.
Owlpine.
Alpine.
That's what I thought you said. Owlpine.
Oh, my life. They don't get any better. I know, literally, I mean, that didn't take 2 minutes. Well, how long? Wait a minute, 16 minutes?
16 minutes, yeah.
In.
Sorry
and
about
the
that.
first one there.
Sorry about that.
Keep them coming.
Oh, dear.
Keep them coming.
Just whilst you're colouring, we can just say hello to Tracy, who says, I love owls too, Debbie. I hear them most days where I live. Tweet-to-woo.
Oh, you lucky thing.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you live?
Yep. Owl Town.
Is it near Owl Town, really? I mean, you guys, they're getting worse. It must be near some woods.
Well,
I'm thinking.
could be.
Maybe.
But we have an owl. This isn't a joke. This is true. We have an owl who hoots at night where we are, and I suppose, well, we're sort of out in the country, but no, we have an owl that hoots at night.
Do you?
That's an owl, isn't it?
I have a lot of birds in my nest.
Yeah.
My nest.
In your nest?
My trees. I have a lot of birds in my trees outside in nests.
Yeah.
So I hear a lot of birds, but I'd love to hear the howl. An owl.
An owl.
Twitwing. I love owls.
They are.
I do love
They're
an owl.
beautiful creatures,
Yeah,
aren't
they are.
Yeah.
We used to have a man that regularly came into Barnsley Town Centre, and he used to bring his owls with him. It was like an owl sanctuary where they raised money for charity.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, Tracy did used to have an owl as well,
What,
actually.
our Tracy?
Our Tracy, yeah.
She had an owl?
Yeah. Oh, we still think the owl might still be around. He's a barn owl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's called Cassie, we think. It's a shame that Crafty Bestie's not
She
here.
is
'cause we
like,
could have left her.
what's he called? Doctor, what's he called, that
Dr.
animal
Doolittle.
man? Doctor
No,
what?
Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, Dr. Doolittle.
She is like that. She's a very, very big animal lover, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebecca Randazzo says, I went away last week for work and I've come home. I have 22 boxes to unpack. I think I might
What?
have a bit of a CC problem.
There's worse problems to have, let's just say.
Talking of songs that we play at the start of shows, Jay Pressy says, the launch day song is my 18-month-old grandson's favourite song. He loves it. He starts dancing as soon as he hears it and it's not on. He'll come in my room and point at the TV and say song. Aww. We need a video of that, please.
Oh.
Hi to Tracy, who says, I'm in the Torbay area of Devon, best part of the world. Tracy, I love that. Whereabouts in Torbay are you? Let me know. I'm a Brixham boy, as you may or may not know. And Helen Martin says, oh, question, when doing drop shadow, Debbie, is there a best way to position the shadow?
I will show you.
Okay.
I'll show you in a second when we do that, because And me personally, you can do it either side. Because if you think about a shadow where light shines, it can be either side. I always, and I do it all the time, I don't know if any of the other guys do it, but I drop mine to the right and down a little bit. I'll show you what I mean in a second when we come to that bit. I'm just going to finish my little bit of colouring in. But there's no right or wrong way. I'll just be totally honest with you. I don't think there's a right or wrong way. But I'll show you the different ways that you can do it in a second once I've done all of this colouring in. So, and I'm literally, you've seen how quick it was. And I'm not being overly... I've put a little bit of shadow and a bit of depth and dimension there, but I'm not going too mad, if that makes any sense. But
Tracy says, I'm surrounded by fields and trees, birds and owls. So
oh, lovely. That's lovely.
Tracy, do you know the other lady, Shazza, who lives in Torquay? You have to let us know. It's good that we've got a good Devon contingent. Makes me feel at home. Do I think that they're here for me? I don't think so, Nicola. They came for the craft, but then they found another Devon boy on the channel and it made them stay. They've got respect for the Devon Massive.
I still need to go to Devon.
Honestly, next time I'm down, you can jump in the back of the car.
It's a long drive though, isn't it?
It is a blooming long drive, 6 hours.
How many?
6.
6.
To where I live.
Wow.
And that's on a good run.
Wow. I was thinking along Jamie's lines there. How quick is it on the train?
No idea. I would not take the train.
You wouldn't take a train?
I blimmin' would not take the train.
Really?
It would take ages.
Well, I suppose, well, it depends.
It would be 10 hours probably.
Really?
Yeah, 12 hours to Penzance. So it's going to be at least 8, 9, possibly 10 hours.
I thought it was like a one trip travel.
No.
A one stop thing maybe. I thought that's what it was going to be.
Best thing to do is fly down Newcastle to Exeter, 45 minutes.
Oh, well, that sounds appealing, although I hate flying, but that sounds a bit more better.
Yeah.
And then how long does it take you to get from Exeter to Devon?
Exeter is Devon.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry.
Exeter to where I live is...
so sorry, geography wasn't one of my strong points. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, I'll do that.
Oh, yeah, OK.
Yeah, I'll fly.
OK.
Let me know when you're next going down. I'll book a flight.
Ah.
And then you can take me around the sites.
Take you around the sites.
Yeah.
So
is that where you and Mrs M, the real Mrs M, met?
We met in... So I'm from South Devon. She was East Devon, and we met in East Devon in Exmouth, a little seaside town, in a really classy club called Samantha's.
Ah.
Yeah.
So is she a Devon girl?
Well, she was actually born in Cheltenham. She's a Cheltenham lady.
That's the posh part of the world.
Can't you tell from the way she talks like this? So she sees you. Oh, hello, Debbie. Lovely to see you. What?
She does not talk like that.
She does. That's how she talks.
That's so funny. Right, I've got my 2 pieces.
Drop shadow it.
One coloured drop shadow, one piece to do a drop shadow with. So, my personal preference is I drop it down and drop it to the right. So I'm moving down and across. So if I just lay that up before I stick it down, let me just pop that on. You'll see, and you do have to take a bit of time. I'm not going to stick it down just yet because I'll show you the other ways that you can do it. So you can see a little bit of a hint of a shadow on the left-hand side. But there's nothing to stop you from dropping it to the left and dropping down. And it all depends on the look that you want to go for. So you can see there's no right or wrong way. All you need to do is to remember to drop it and move it to the left or move it to the right and just find a piece that's comfortable for yourself. Now, I've already done mine, so I've popped this together. So I've already stuck my piece together and I've added a little white. Can you see? I've added like some little white areas. I've put some black claws on. I've done his eyes and then I've dropped a little bit of a white in there as well. I were contemplating googly eyes, but I couldn't get anything that small.
Oh, that's such a shame.
I wanted those little teeny tiny googly eyes and they were just that little bit too big. It almost looked comical and I thought, I'm not comicalising this gorgeous little character because I love him. Right, so that is my little owl all done. Now, I am going to show you very quickly how to make a little gift wallet. So I've took a piece of black cardstock. I'm going to bring me big, wait a minute. The big guillotine in, and I am going to chop this down to 6 1/4. So we're going to come at 6 1/4, and then I'm going to chop it down to, whoops, let me just do In fact, actually, I'm just going to check my measurements because Debbie's wrote her measurements down, then realised it might be wrong. So just bear with me just for a second.
Okay.
No, I thought I were right, 11 inches.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that to 11 inches. So we've got 6 1/4 by 11, and I have done that for a reason at 6 1/4. It's just to make my mats and layers a little bit easier. Then I'm going to bring in a scoreboard, and we're going to, in fact, let me bring in the big one. Keep everything nice and big. Bring in my, inches side, Debbie, inches. And bring in a scoring tool, and we're just going to put 2 score lines into this, one at 4 inches and one at 9 inches. So we'll come in at 4 and come in at 9. And probably one of the easiest gift card wallets you'll ever make, seriously, because it's just one sheet of paper cut down to a little bit of the size. You're just going to pop your score lines into place. And I'll show you now where you're going to stick this. Now, I've literally just taken some, do you know from the, one of the paper boxes, do you know those My Special Papers? I think this was from the one that's got the Sarah... Ooh.
What?
I nearly said something then.
What?
Oh, just some people know. That's okay.
No, what?
Oh, HSN Preview, there's a new one coming.
Oh, we saw that in HSN Preview, yeah.
That's okay, but this is from a previous one. I nearly said it out loud then. I'm thinking, does anybody know about that one? You might recognise them anyway. So I've just cut these down. Now, the reason that I did it to 6 1/4 is means that this is 6 inches, and we know this is 4. Sorry. Yes, Debbie. That's 4, that's 5, and that is 2. So it makes it nice and easy to put your pieces together. So it's 6 inches by 4 3/4. So I've kept it really nice, really simple. I am going to pop the lining in. So again, let's just pop some glue all over here. There we go. Beautiful papers as well. And the lovely thing with those My Special Paper boxes is that you don't have to use masses.
No.
Like, do you know, like from both sides, you choose a paper and just not have to worry about.
Aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I love with them being single-sided. Just want to get it in the right way. That's it. So let's pop that down there. Seem to have lost a piece. Don't ask me what I've done with it, but it doesn't matter because I think I might have spied it somewhere. Because I want to do a little bit on the back as well. This bit is for the front lip, so that one's going to go there.
Nice.
So again, nice and simple, nothing too taxing with this gift card wallet. And I know that, you know, lots of gift cards that are out there, they're a bit boring, aren't they?
Gift card wallet?
Yeah,
they are.
They're not really, you know, and if you're going to gift, because I do this a lot with my family, they get like gift cards, or to be fair, the last couple of years they've all been getting like experiences, but there's nothing to put them in.
No.
So it's nice to be able to just dress up, and that's why I make a lot of these for that very reason. I knew I'd find it. There we go. So I've got another piece on the back. So let's just pop that in. But yeah, it's nice and simple because I didn't want it to be too taxing. I don't want to be spending all my time in my craft room making loads of gift card wallets that are really over the top. So I just keep them nice and simple. So I've just literally done, and I'm not doing this bit or that bit because this bit is just going to have some tape. Let me just find, we'll use this tape. So again, is this your tape pen bundle then?
So it's the original tape pens, and then it's the dotty ones.
Okay.
Wait till you see the price on it, Debbie. You'll have to sit down.
I can't wait, actually. I can't wait.
Best
so just put a couple of little bit of glue just down here, red liner tape or our super strong tape, because what you're just wanting to do is create a little bit of a wallet for your, for your gift card to go into there. Okay, so that just enables, so it's just 2 pieces down there. You don't put anything at the bottom, you don't put anything at the top. It's just a nice, clean, easy, simple gift card wallet.
Maybe like tickets to a show could go in there as well, that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, you see, I do a lot of these experiences, so I put them inside there so that it always fools them, although they've cottoned onto me now. I'm not going to lie, they've cottoned onto me. So that's my gift card wallet done. I've got my little piece there. I wanted, so I just used some of our nesting dies, do you know the newer ones?
Yes.
So I use the circle ones, the ones that have only got a 3mm rather than a 5mm. They've got 3mm difference. So I'm just going to anchor that a little bit into the centre. So I'm going to pop a little bit of glue again. I'm not going to go all the way down. Let's just pop that on. And let's just come in onto there, okay? And then I made, using a strip of that paper that I had, I took this to the full 12 and cut it down to 1.5, and then I just used my scoreboard to every half an inch to concertina it. So little, that's why I thought I don't want to do it on air because I know it's take me a while, but literally to make my own little rosette. And simply then I popped a little bit of red liner tape on this end. I love making rosettes. It is super easy when you do this method, honestly. Literally, just join the two pieces together. So I'm going to join those two together. And then you've got something now. Let me just make sure I've got all my mountain valleys in all the right places. There we go. Yep. So I think that's, yep. So, and then literally, you're just going to turn that in on itself. So let me see if I can get that down. Come down a bit. There we go. So, and then, yeah, so it creates your own little... little rosette. I'm just gonna, in fact, Ben, can you come over here a second? I just need you to put your finger on it.
Oh, I'm gonna help with the demo.
Yes, please, come and help. Just go and help. So, if you hold that there for me while I get my hot glue gun, because I did switch it on, so I'm hoping. I promise I won't burn you. Oops, hang on a minute. Oh, just let me. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Any excuse, any excuse.
Oh.
I apologise.
It's fine. As long as it's you.
Dear. Well, I was going to pop a bit of glue on here, but I don't want you getting burnt with this bit, because don't forget it is a hot glue gun. So I'm just going to move that there, but I'm just going to try.
It's all right.
Can you pop that onto the top and then squidge it down? So, can you? Do you feel comfortable doing that, or do you want me to do it?
You do it.
So I need that bit to go into it. Right, come here. Let me take that back. Let me just pop that
moving.
there.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So just to get that down, so I'll put one down.
Right.
Okay. Can you hold it again? And then I'm going to pop. Now I want you to move your fingers away. Okay.
Yeah.
So because I'm just going to pop on the top now.
Yeah.
Bit of glue just onto the top.
Yeah.
And then I've just used a hole. There it is. I've just used a hole punch. I'm saying no more. Boop. A circular hole punch, and there's your rosette. Now, I only wanted that to literally to push that together. If you want to use that then and pop a little sentiment on. Sorry, I've got my fan on. A bit of Beyonce moment then. Did you see his hair all moving? There you go.
Am I dismissed now?
Thank you very much for that help. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah. I could have done with you in my craft room. You could have helped me out there, because I was literally
I'll
all
be there.
fingers and thumbs. Because I did make one and I've let that dry, so I'll keep that for another little project. And it's not anything for use for decoration. It's just somewhere for me owl to sit.
Yeah.
So I just wanted a little bit of a decoration for him to sit on there. So I'm going to pop. In fact, I tell you what. Now I've got my hot glue gun there. I'll pop that into the centre, and it's just the reason I've put those little discs there. It's just easier to hold it into place. That's for me, just a little personal preference. To pop that on, push that down, and then I'm going to pop now my little owl, and I'm going to use a bit. Oops, Debbie, wrong glue. Oh, it'll do. Because it just needs somewhere to sit.
Yeah.
And that's why I weren't too fussed about where that disc is. It didn't have to be precise, but just to sit that onto there. And then I'm just going to finish off. And the thing is, don't have to look for the stamp because it's here. Have a hoot on your birthday. Isn't that cute?
It's cute.
Let me give it a little bend, because I think I'm going to have a little bit of a curve feature going off there. Yeah, let's just drop a little bit of, while my hot glue gun's switched on.
Oh, yeah, might as well.
Yeah,
take advantage. Well.
Exactly. So let's just pop that there. And I'm just going to push that. Make sure my writing's still in place. Just push that side down. And then give that a little curvature. And there you go, you've got yourself a lovely little gift card wallet. Took seconds to put that gift card wallet together. Somewhere then you can put tickets to a show, a gift card in there, zhuzh it up. But use those fabulous, honestly, these dies, I absolutely love them. They're really clean, simple dies, outline being the nature, for you to then decide whether you're going to silhouette it, whether you're going to colour it, whether you're going to paper piece them, because you can do if you want to. But isn't that a lovely little gift card idea?
It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. So super cute, and the kind of thing that you can achieve and make with this collection. I'll just show you all the designs again, just as I read a few of your comments, because there's loads come in. Colleen says hello again, so happy to see Debbie and Ben. Mary says, we have a woodpecker that wakes us up every morning. We don't need an alarm clock. At exactly 6 a.m, he starts pecking for about 15 minutes, and we just love it.
I love that.
Does he go?
I knew that would come in.
I used to love Woody Woodpecker.
Oh, I know.
It's the
Have they
Woody
retired him? Do you think
Woodpecker.
they've retired Woody the Woodpecker?
They've retired him?
Do you think so? I don't see any. You said, I don't see any of them now.
No. Bring him back. Hi, Ben and Debbie, says Mary. I live on a fishery in Exminster in Devon. And the bird life is amazing. I love Exminster. I used to have some friends that lived in Exminster. Pat says, hi Ben, Debbie, super crew, one of my crafting friends from New Jersey. I guess better late than never. Jane says, when I was a kid, there was nothing but desert around our house. We always find lizards in the house. Mum was afraid of them. We became great lizard catchers. Jessica, do they run quite quickly, lizards? I think they do, don't they? They sort of scuttle quite quickly. Jessica says, I've gotten about 10 packages in 2 days' time. My husband was like, lol. I have another package coming today and one tomorrow. Colleen says, Debbie, you're looking lovely today. I love your outfit. The colour looks good on you also, but you always look lovely.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you very much.
Those are all your stamps and dies in that set, by the way. Wanda says, I've got my basket checked out and I'm enjoying the quiet. Great grandkids will be here soon for the rest of the week. Baby Batman is about 7 months and standing up and trying to walk. Harper and Jelly Bean will be crafting alongside me, making memories. Who's Baby Batman? I like the sound of Baby Batman. I'm Batman. This looks beautiful, says Colleen. Hi, Dapper Ben and Delectable Debbie, says Michael Adams. Pat says, I love the gift card technique. That's exactly what I'm doing for my daughter for her birthday in Feb. I've been back and forth on a lot of cards as well as gift card holders. And I love this, says Michelle. I might do this one. Woody Woodpecker, says Colleen. I remember watching him as a kid. And Tracy says, the demo looks so funny with Ben's hands and arms and Debbie's voice. No, they weren't. I actually moved my arms out. It's just Debbie rolled up her sleeves, just hairy arms, just needs to shave her arms a bit. Do you know what? My dad always says that. Like, if he's watching...
I've got hairy arms.
My dad always goes like, he goes, you always look so smart when you're on Crafters TV, he says, but like your hairy arms. I was like, well, what? Well, what? I said, what? Well, you could shave my arms. Like, what are you talking about? That would be so weird, wouldn't it? If I came in one day and I was just like, oh yeah, just shaved my arms. I'd rather shave one arm off tomorrow, says Nicola, and leave one hairy. We'll see what the vibe is, what the consensus is. If you want me to shave my arms, it's off-putting, I will. Just before we move on, Isabel says, Debbie, what was the GSM of that black card that you used for the wallet?
So it's our matte black card stock, and I think, correct me, is it, oh, I thought it was 300, is it less? Is
it the 12 by 12?
250? No, it's not the 12 by 12, I took that from our A4.
Oh, that is...
so I think that's, I want to say 300,
yeah,
but I could be wrong. Any construction weights, anything from 250 upwards, you'll be fine with a gift card wallet.
It's 300 though. Yeah. I think the matte black that we had on earlier, the 12 by 12, was like 250. But
which you will be able to make.
Yeah.
And you'll get a couple out of there, yeah.
Here's the thing. We're very busy. This next deal isn't supposed to be on the show. Let's do it, but whatever you do, please don't... please don't mention to Sarah tomorrow when she's on launch party, because Nicholas... because I was under strict instructions to make sure that this came off after the last show. But as it happens, I got chatting to Debbie because she came in, and then Johnny came in, joined the chat, and then Nicola came in, joined the chat, and then before I knew it, it was 10 to 5 and everyone had gone home. So this deal that was supposed to come off at 4 is still on the website. So it's totally my fault, but you guys have benefited. We have price dropped the 12-pack of dotted tape pens to the best ever price. It wasn't supposed to be... Debbie's like that.
Honestly, I was like, what? That's a good price. How many in total?
12.
I'm glad I'm only in for one show tomorrow.
Listen, here's the thing. if we don't say anything, if we just buy them in the show and don't say anything, then, you know, I can potentially send an email tomorrow before Sarah gets in. Okay, look, I'll just take the wrap. Get the deal, right? It's the 12-piece box. It is the set that we only normally do at birthday or say like the CTV anniversary. The reason we did the price drop today, in case you're wondering, so Sarah basically took all of the price drops off me on Friday Night Live. It's usually my thing. She did it. She brought some unbelievable deals in. You know, those plates that we did for the G2, smashed the price down low. So I said, look, I want to do some price drops. I brought some in today. They've all been very popular. These, of course, have been the most popular by far. Core craft room stickage, 22 metres, 72 feet on each. It's the original design. Dotty tape pens though, these are brilliant for your more difficult to stick die cuts, maybe sentiments as well. They just leave the stick where you want it to be, hence the dots. The dots just go where you want them to go. That you could stick with your normal tape pens, but you'd get all the tape everywhere and the glue bogies hanging about. These stick where you need them to go. You get 12 in the bundle. You are paying £28 or 44 bucks for all 12 of these. Stock up now. Do not delay. These will not be this price tomorrow. They were not supposed to be this price right now. You're welcome. Lol. Next, the Paper Mania Showstopper Bundle. There can't be many of these left. There's how many? Okay, there are 42 of these remaining. So, if you want to jump in and grab this collection, let me tell you exactly everything you're going to get. All of this you're getting in the bundle. Everything that Sarah used in the masterclass. For free, you get everything pretty much apart from your essential toolkit, right? So you pay for this, and this is brilliant because in there you get ruler, you get knife, you get the scissors, you get the mat, you get your squeezy tweezers, and you also get that pokey tool. You are also going to get in here your Myths and Legends A4 luxury linen card, and then your beautiful, one of the best paper pads we did last year, the vintage scrapbook. You're paying for that. Everything else is free. This paper pad, 49 sheets of the all occasions, all these designs, free. Your 6x6 Majestic Unicorn paper pad, free. Centura Pearl, Fresh Cream, cards and envelopes, free. Your Circus, Violet Studios, I'm not going to pick this up because the pack shot will fall down, free. Linen cardstock, free. 10 sheets of your Deep Purple, Centura Pearl, I've not done that in ages, free. You've got your A6 mixed pastel card and envelopes, 100, free. You've also got your Centura Pearl in the pastels, 40 sheets, free. Score Master, free. Bone Folder, free. It's 50 quid. That also gives you, for the next 42 people, your free shipping. And if you go back to the masterclass with Sarah, you will see her using practically everything from that set. Here's the other thing, for the next 42 people to check that bundle out, I will give you access to the bonus buy. Now, if you're looking at this and thinking to yourself, okay, so normally with a bonus buy, they halve the price. Correct, they've halved the price already on screen there, haven't they? £24 or 32 bucks for a £137 or 171 bag. That's brilliant. Well, that's where you're wrong, you see, because we haven't halved the price yet. If you want to buy this bag on its own, that's your price, which is incredible. If you put this into your basket with your showstopper, everything I'm about to show you here, you will get for £12 or 16 bucks. In the words of producer Nicola, or in the voice of producer Nicola, she says, "We've lost the plot." She did that as well, the fist grab. Watch. The Butterfly Kaleidoscope Die Duo from Colour Your World. You have got the Lemon Vine from the Mediterranean Dreams collection. You've also got your modern mosaic stackable edgeables. You are also going to receive one of producer Nicola's favourite dies, I think, which is that beautiful Admiral Butterfly that she calls a moth, creator card die. You're also going to receive your Cheers, Love, Tropical die set. Also, you are going to receive one of our beautiful corner edgeable dies, the Pretty Peonies. All of this, by the way, 12 quid when you buy it with your showstopper. The jerseys and the football from the Modern Man collection, 16 dies there. Another one of those beautiful edgeables you're getting for 12 quid. You're also going to receive the Creator Card Special Friend die set. You're also going to get your Picket Fence die set and the scene set, 3 dies in there. You're also going to get, this is bonkers, the Day of the Dead stamp and die set. You're also going to get the Fabulous Fuchsia Hummingbird stamp and die set. And lastly, you are going to receive a fantastic sentiment set in stamp form. For 24 quid or 32 bucks, that is a steal. To get that for £12 or $16 when you buy that showstopper is quite simply, it's outrageous. Sorry if I seemed a little bit, off-put there just towards the end of that. Sarah just walked past and waved. I was like, bye! Grab whilst you can.
Oh, you were panicking.
I was panicking.
You was panicking. I just realised why you were sweating over there. I realised why.
I thought she was coming in to say, I thought I told you to take that off the website. No, she just went straight out the door and smiled, so she obviously doesn't know. Go, 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 go. 42 left. Fast as you can, double points, free gift, and your free shipping there as well when you spend your 50. There's so many comments coming. I will read a few in just a few moments' time. And when we come back, we, I think, are off to Vegas with the lovely Debbie. So get ready for that. Vintage Vegas is coming your way. First up, though, you get to the checkout. We'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes.
Hi, everybody. This is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks, bye.
My day-to-day life is pretty busy in work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to demo, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy, busy, busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, we get then sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually who I get to work with. Yeah, I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We are a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating, and we just have this great rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, a night out. In the morning. Oh, none. I only drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's got to be savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I drive home normally and then I relax.
Hey you, the CC crew, you show us what to make, what to buy, how to do. Hey you, the CC crew, Ben Sarah Craig, Debbie Boogaloo. Hey you, the CC crew, carry on the programme as we all need you. Hey you, the CC crew, you keep us all company and we can't do without you. I thought that was really good. And I feel like I should go, wow, wow, wow.
Hey Claire Greenwood, we love you. You are part of the CTV crew. Hey Claire Greenwood, you're so cool. Your rapping is great, you don't look like a fool. Wah, wah, wah. Absolutely love that. I love the fact that you guys have done so many cool like craftimonials, and then people have done raps and songs and brought in their pets. I've just loved it so much. I've loved all the positivity since we've come back, and all of the fun and all the happiness, and yeah, it's just brilliant to be back, and thank you for all of those. We want more though. If you want to do one, I will try and remember to put up a post on my Facebook page tonight. So at Ben Moseby CC, another post, and you can just leave your video below. That's what we've been doing. Oh, and also, by the way, for those of you that do follow me on Facebook, I used to do, didn't I, like a wrap up of the weekly shenanigans going on. The social team asked me to restart that. It might not be every week, however, a new one has been done, and it will be going live on the Crafters Companion Facebook page on Wednesday. You're the first people to know that. And it features Sarah and Debbie and the Duchess. What? Oh, a VT of that. Oh, we could do. It's 3 minutes. What? 3.5 minutes. We could put it into the break so you could watch it. No, I'm not making promises. I'm just, as Sarah would say, spitballing. But would you guys want to see that in a break potentially? But that then means, though, if I did that, I'd have to keep all of them to like 4 minutes or under, wouldn't I? Which is doable. Okay, well, let's think about that. Let's think about that. Yeah. Hey, the new Crafters TV, we're all about throwing the ideas around, trying stuff out. If they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. Let's just see what Liam says. Anyway, Janelle says, yeah, no, I don't like that idea. Had multiple packages arrive over the weekend, says Janelle, and another will arrive this afternoon. Loving all the new goodies, and now that I'm out of my splint and can move my elbow and wrist, I'm really enjoying playing with all the goodies, enjoying my last day at home before I have to go back to work. Glad to know you're on the mend. Teresa Campbell's in, and Wanda says, baby Batman is my grandson, Harper and Jilly's brother. They named him and it stuck. He'll be 40 and still called Baby Batman. I love that. His name, oh my gosh, I love his actual name.
What's his actual name?
His actual name is, I mean, this is one of the coolest names ever because it was a brilliant TV show starring Pierce Brosnan back in the day.
Moonlighting? Oh no, that Bruce Willis. Wait a minute.
Remington.
Oh, Remington, yeah.
Remington
I
Steele.
love that, yeah.
I want to change my name to Remington. Remington Moseby. That's such a brilliant name. I love that.
That is a cool name.
That is showbiz. I mean, Baby Batman is cool, but Remington is like...
Wait, Remington Steele?
Remington Steele.
Remington Steele, yeah.
He's like a private detective.
Very private detective, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I love that. That was back in... 80s?
Late 70s, early 80s? Yeah.
Early 80s, I want to say.
I love Pierce Brosnan as well. I bet you love Pierce Brosnan,
I absolutely adore the man. Adore him. Absolutely adore him. He's honestly one of my favourite actors.
Yeah?
He's a
brilliant,
go on.
Brilliant James Bond, wasn't he?
My
name's Bond. James Bond. That's my Pierce Brosnan impression. That's what he does. When he throws that guy into the newspaper machine in Tomorrow Never Dies, and then he looks and he goes, they'll print anything these days. Right, let's move on. We're off to Vegas. The Vintage Vegas Showstopper Collection. I think I'm right in saying as well, and producer Nicola will shout in my ear if I'm wrong, but I think you still have the opportunity here. If you buy the Showstopper, you can get the bonus buy of the papers half price. I think that is still a thing. I'm sure I put that on my notes earlier. If I'm wrong, I apologise. I think I might be lying. Okay, she's going to add it to the basket and see what happens. I might be lying. I might be getting overexcited. Anyway, Showstopper on one of the best collections of last year. Hello, that paper's loose. One of the best collections of last year, the amazing Vegas collection. The papers, I mean, Debbie, I know you love this collection as well. They are just sensational, aren't they, these papers?
Literally, when I saw this in the office, you know, the office I'm not allowed in, what were the... Someone been pinching cards out of there?
There's a card got out of there.
Yeah, I just love it. I actually have never been to Vegas, but when I look into this pad, I actually see and get a feel and a vibe of what the place is like.
Yeah. It's so clever because you've got all of the kind of monuments, if you like, and all of the sites of Vegas in one pad, and then you've got, you know, obviously all the cards and the roulette wheels and everything that you might see in the casino. And the thing is, why you might want to multi-order these is that you've got just so many cool designs on the reverse as well. The bonus buy has gone, so I apologise. However, get everything in this showstopper, and then you will get the paper pads. You will get all of the other goodies in here too. So it's a fantastic pad. You get that in your 12 by 12. You're also going to get the 6 by 6 in this as well. And, oh, I love that with all the cards on. And you're going to get your linen cardstock included in here too. So all the colours to match up perfectly with the papers in your 12 by 12, and then the papers that you got shrunken down in that 6 by 6. The hardware is incredible as well. You get your kit in this, don't you, to create your own fabulous Vegas sign. So you get your bling on a roll, and you also get your... there's something else just come. I'm looking at me. Stencil, the glue and the gems separately, and your bling on a roll as well. Yeah, but look at that, you can create your own Vegas sign. It's not really, it lights up when you catch the light. I mean, it doesn't really light up, but you've got all of the sparkle on there. It's like whoop. A few of me gems have fallen off my sign here, but look at that. Look at the sparkle that you get in the Las Vegas sign, and you can do that with the stamps and dies, and of course the stencils that you get with. You've got slot machines in here, so all in to win. You've got your really cool Cadillacs in there too, which is your cool Cadillac. Dies as far as your Vegas skyline is concerned. All of the things that you'd find in your casino in stamp and die form. So your cards, that flush, you've got your dice, you've got your chips in there. You've even got Debbie Robinson in here as well in stamp and die form. There she is. Embossing folders, what I love about this is you've got an embossing folder for the reverse of your card, and then you've got the embossing folder for your ace of spades as well, so front and back of the cards. How much better do these look now, by the way, on the boards, on the mirror
amazing,
cards?
yeah.
Really can delve into that. Nicola, we did make these boards. You are correct. Me and you made these before birthday. Cocktails in here. And this is the thing as well, right? Yes, it's very Vegas, but you've got cocktails which you can use outside of like a Vegas-style project. The Cadillac, you know, use that for your Mormandy cards. You've got the King in here as well, for goodness sake. Love that. You'll recall all the games that we've done on Friday Night Live where our Sam's had fun creating different characters with that set. It could be Elvis, could be Belvis, could be Beetlejuice as he did. Viva Las Vegas stamp and die. You've got, again, take this out for a wedding card. The just married wedding chapel with that beautiful archway. All of the stamps in there as well. Look at that. You're the jackpot. You've got have a fabulous birthday. Thank you. Your ace. Love that one. Cha-ching. And then you've got all of your foil transfers as well, and these again are absolutely fantastic. The Vegas sign, you've got the roulette wheel, you've got all of the kind of suits from your cards. Look at that, like the holographic that you get there as well. That's sensational. Cars, Cadillacs, cards and dice and the cherries. There's all sorts of designs here. I'm struggling to pick them up, as you can probably tell. Look, there you go, more cocktails. You've got the signs, you've got the 777 on the bandits. You've got your what are these called, landmarks, your US flag. You've got all of your signs there as well, and lastly all of your suits of cards. Everything in there plus your bling on a roll for 92 quid if you're platinum, $120.80. I think everything is available for you individually as well. If you want to pick and choose, maybe you've got the collection, you want to jump back in and grab more of those papers. Shall we have a look at some cards with Debbie though?
Yes, and then I'll move on to my demo for you. But just to, again, showcase our lovely design teams makes, but I mean, literally screaming Vegas. I feel like when I see these makes, it just takes me straight to the place.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love everything about this collection. There isn't one part of the collection that I don't think I wouldn't use. I would absolutely use all of these all the time, whenever I were making anything to do with Vegas and beyond. I love the King. I'm not going to lie, it's one of my favourite dyes.
Yeah.
I have not demoed with him this time. It's a first for me.
Oh.
The Skyline, I absolutely love it. There's just so many fabulous makes. If you love doing as well, scrapbooking, for me, like if you've been to, my daughter's been to Vegas, it's the perfect, straight away, straight to this collection, grab all the photos, make a complete scrapbook out of it, and so much more, home decor pieces as well. So absolutely fabulous. But I'll get ready, because this one's a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
So I'll get ready for that one, and it'll take me a couple of minutes just to get ready, so I'll just be a second, Ben.
Jeffrey Langley says, hello, hope it's a joyous Monday, Ben and Debbie, and the stupendous CTV crew. It is a joyous Monday. Shadai says, shenanigans with the parcels seems to be delivering 4 today. And Jane's nightly joke, hey Ben, why did the mushroom get invited to all the best parties? Because he was a fun guy. Fun guy. Jane is in Vegas. Yeah, I'm sure you love this collection, Jen. I'm sure you probably got it. Carol D says, good morning, everyone. The sun is shining, but we did have 24 hours of on and off rain, so very happy, helping to keep the fires down. And Janelle says, got my showstopper and the bonus by. Not sure how they fell into the cart and checked out all by themselves, but I'm sure happy that they did. Right, she's ready. She's got the guillotine poised and ready to go. What are you going to make for us?
We're going to make an infinity card. I love doing never-ending cards. It's been a while since I've done one, so I thought, oh, I'm going to do it with this collection. So I'm going to start with a card at 8 by 8. Now, for anybody that, you know, if you find this a bit too complicated, we do have an infinity card in the template library. Yeah, it's just a little bit, I think it's a bit smaller than this one, I'll be totally honest. It's been a while since I've used the template library properly.
Yeah.
So all I've done is taken to 8 by 8, and then I'm just going to cut that so that you've got 2 pieces that are 4 by 4. So that it's as simple as that. And then you're going to pop, and you're going to repeat that twice because you want 4 of these pieces. You're going to grab your scoreboard and you're going to score at 2 and 6. And you do that on all 4 pieces, okay? So you'll grab, I'm just doing it for these 2, but again, I would repeat that twice. So just do that again, 8 by 8, snip it into half, 4 by 8, 4 by 8, yes it is 4 by 8, Debbie. So you end up with 4 pieces, and then you put the score lines in at 2 inches and 6 inches on all 4 pieces. It's as simple as that, couldn't get any easier. Now, when you've done that, and I'll just bring these in so I can put them together for you, okay? So we've got 2 pieces of card that are going to go the same way. So I don't know if you can see where I've got my scores, and then you're going to line them up. But this time, the 2 pieces are going to go on the top, and they're going to go the opposite direction. So can you see what I'm talking about with the score lines going here?
Yeah.
But then you want these 2 pieces to be lined up over the top to create your infinity card, so to speak. Now, I always do a section at a time. So I'm just going to bring this back just for and you will put these score lines and burnish them into place, but what you want to do is not let that move. Now, a little top tip I could give you is to pop that together and then just put a little low tack tape just over the top, just to hold it in place, okay? You're going to be taking that off. But then when you're going to line that up, and I'll do that again, so you've got these going that way, this going this way, I'm just going to push that back because I want to tell you where you're going to put. Now, I'll grab a pencil, and also I had a pencil earlier, so let me just grab this just for a second, because white on white can be sometimes difficult to see. But can you see this section here where you've got your score line? If I just pop that there,
Yeah.
that's the bit where you're going to put your glue, okay? So, and when I say glue, tape pen, red liner tape, whatever tape you want to put on there, wet glue. If you're going to use wet glue, please, 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 just give it time to dry. I'll just pop a little bit on there, just so you can see what I'm doing. And I'll just quickly do this, and then you can see how it all works, okay? So let me just lift. Debbie, you've not burnished your glue. Come on, girl. Come on. Trying to get red liner tape off, and it's not
When I
working.
made my box the other day, I was burnishing my red liner tape down.
Have you been making
Hey.
boxes?
Look at this.
Mr. Moseby.
Craft along.
Mr. Moseby.
Yeah.
I'm seriously impressed. That's amazing. Oh my life, you've even decorated the inside.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, Debbie was obviously leading the craft along, but I remembered all the tips, and it's one that you told me as well about making sure the red liner tape, give it a good burnish.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm just going to repeat just a second there for you so you can see the bit that I'm going to put glue on. So again, you bend that back just to get this self-start and get this stuck together. Like I said, wet glue, just probably hold it down with a couple of little pegs to keep it in place. I'm using red liner tape, and I will tell you, the amount of flips and tosses... Wait a minute. Flipping... turning.
Flips and turns.
Yeah, because I nearly said a different word then. Yeah, so yes, I know what I meant. The amount of folding back and forth you're going to be doing, you want to make sure you've got a really good strong glue.
That's obviously the thickest width of red liner tape you're using.
Yeah.
Does it matter which one you use?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And then you just make sure you've got that lined up. And then I'm going to lift that off now because it's already sealed down, so I know it's not going to move to one side. Turn that around to make it easy for yourself. Line that back up again so you can see where you're going to go with this, okay? And then do exactly the same. So if I just mark it off again so you can see, that side and that side is where you're going to put your glue. So I'm just going to mark that off so you can see where you're putting your glue, okay? That is as easy as it is when it comes to how to construct it. Really simple, but a really fun fold card. Even Ben, now you've been doing all these craft-alongs, even you would find this a doddle to put together.
Yeah.
Seriously. I know it sounds like you probably think I'm taking mick, but I'm not.
No, I think when you guys break it down and do it step by step, I would not know how to come up with something like this. Like, also, like, you know, if you asked me to design a card, I would struggle, as you've seen, to do it. But if I follow you, I think I'm all right at following it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Once you guys show it step by step, I feel like I could tackle most things now.
Yeah.
Not everything, but most things.
Absolutely. It's just the little extra tuitions, isn't it? It's all those things. I did a Facebook Live last week, Ben. Did you know?
I did know about that because...
Nicola did, because she was on my live
No, I
with
did know
me.
about it because you were telling me about it.
Did I?
Yeah, you did tell me about it, remember?
When did I tell... Did you watch it?
I tuned in for about a couple of seconds. No, I normally do drop in, don't I?
You do, yeah.
Yeah, I normally do drop in, but yeah, I was doing something. What night was it?
I want to say Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday.
What time?
Last Tuesday. At 7:15, I waited till you guys came off air.
Ah.
Yeah. You're probably travelling home. I'll let you off.
No, I wasn't. It was. I was home. Graham was on, though. I'd have been watching Graham. Dogs behaving very badly.
I'll let you off, it's okay.
Yeah.
But I did step-by-step tutorials, so I
I'm
did
your
the
biggest
live.
fan.
I know you are. I did the live, but then it's about having that tutorial, so I then did an extra post a couple of days later, stripped back photo, and each individual photo telling you how to cut. If you have that tuition, anybody can do it. Seriously, anyone can.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of love for that, so thank you to anybody that did. Right, just so I show you just for a second, that's what it would look like when you've stuck all those pieces down. Fold that back and then burnish these pieces, okay? So, Debbie, you don't want to do it with a pencil. What on earth possessed you to burnish with a... Is that Sarah's pencil? I don't believe her.
What is that?
Good job I've got good... I'm going to leave it because we're going to be covering that up in a second. It's
yeah.
absolutely fine. But pick up the burnisher, Debbie. Pick up the burnisher, for goodness sake.
Susan was asking what size guillotine that you used at the start.
That was a
it the
large
big one?
guillotine that
The
I
large
used,
one.
yeah. So that's the first bit. And then you just got to manipulate them into their place and then pop your... Debbie, pick pencil up again. What on earth's wrong with you? Honestly. I put the pencil away, yeah. So can you see now how that all folds? And it literally is just keeps on folding and folding and folding and folding.
It never stops.
It never stops. That's why they call it the never-ending card.
Never-ending
now, I've cut all my pieces down, okay? So I'll do this very quickly. These are 2 squares to go in there.
Yeah.
Now, I cut them down because those squares are 4x4. If you remember the start of the card, this is 2x4, 4x4, 2x4. So just take down 1/4 of an inch, and I'll do it very quickly to pop this into place. I've just taken 12x12 sheets, and then you just literally pop those pieces down into each one, and I'll go through each stage with you so you can see. And the reason I break it down like this is that when you're doing the never-ending card, because the very first time I did a never-ending card, Ben, I ended up with bits upside down, back to front, and I couldn't work out why. And it's because I didn't follow the direction of the fold of the card.
So each time, do one side first.
So do
and
one
then flip
side,
it,
yeah,
and then
one side at a time. So especially if you've got a directional card like this, paper like this, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just literally going to line those up And I took these from just 2 pieces of 12 by 12 and I still had loads left over. So literally, and this way, when you are folding, so that's the first part done, and then flip it out, okay? And then again, when you're doing your measurements, I'll just hold that down with a bit of tape there, you've got 2 4x4s, and then this time you've got 2 2x, I think, let me just make sure I've got that right, 2x4 again, but then you've got 4 little pieces there as well. And the bit there, when you're doing this and decorating this, is don't put strips, because these bits flip, okay? So when you're doing this, and if I've done this right, and I've got my pieces in the right way, and maybe I haven't, let's just pop those down. So you're going to pop your strips down, okay, like so. So again, you're going to just put that in, and I'll do this very quickly as well. So let me just pop some tape, because I've already got one made, just to show you. But it's just to get into the habit of doing it in the way that you would know your folds are going to be. I'll have that side.
Well, yeah, other side, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So again, just follow that direction around. So make sure all your pieces, so that when you're turning your cards, and again, I'll just do it there so you can see that little bit, that you've got your 2 4x4s, and then you've got, well, I say 4, but can you see there, you've got 4 of those as well. So you've got 2 little ones that are 2x2, 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 2x2. So take those down. And then keep that direction going so that you end up with, and if I just bring this in, because I can save those bits to decorate that later. So when you turn it around, you've got your strips, you've got your folds, you move out of the way. So each one literally takes its shape. And so as long as you follow that pattern with your folds, you're absolutely fine. And just for a second, people say, how does it stand? Let me just show you. That's how it would stand up. So it would stand up like that, okay? But it's one of those that you just need to show your recipients that it's one of those cards that just literally keeps on turning. Keeps on turning.
Would you put like a message somewhere then, or?
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, you could do. You want to have a go? Yeah?
Yeah.
Gosh, you can.
I love stuff like this.
I love things like this.
Like fiddly stuff.
Yeah, it's just, but it looks fiddly, but it's not. So you ready? So keep on opening and opening. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And that's why I love it. It looks so good. Looks so cool. And especially with those papers. Oh, I couldn't wait to do it with these papers. Isn't it cool? I love it. Do you think you could do it?
Probably. I could do it.
You could.
If you went slowly, I could.
You could.
This is the card that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
Right. Shall we decorate it? Shall we decorate it? Let's do a bit. Can I have that back, Ben?
I want to finish it.
It doesn't finish.
No?
It doesn't finish. It just keeps on going.
One more.
Do you want to take that one?
No.
I didn't think you would. I didn't think you would. But yeah, that's all you do. That's
so cool,
It's such a cool concept. It really, really is.
Did you say the one in the template library is a smaller version of that, is it?
I think it is. I'll be totally honest, I can't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember. So I'm going to start back at my beginning.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really matter, to be fair, just as long as you've remembered, that could be the beginning card. That could be the beginning. It doesn't matter. As long as you use it each stage so that you get your directional paper going the right way. Because like I said, the first time I did this, I didn't follow that suit. And then I remember doing this card, I was blown away the first time I saw it, but I didn't have the paper going the right way, so I got my teddy bears upside down. It looked ridiculous. It didn't look right. That's why just do each stage that you're going to be doing. And then we're just going to decorate it. So I'm just going to move that out of the side because that was just the basic construction of the card. And then I'm going to use the skyline because I love the skyline. I absolutely adore this die. Just popping that on. And I've done a couple of these, but just run that through. And this is the fun bit. You've done the hard bit. This is the fun bit, choosing all of the bits. Now, I've used these, what's it called, this one? I can never remember its name. Royal Flush. I've used All In It to Win, Viva La Vegas, Cool Cadillac. It's not Cool Cadillac, but Cadillac. I can never say that word properly. Cadillac. Thank you.
Cool Cadillac.
Cool Cadillac.
Yeah.
The Skyline. I've used the Wedding Chapel as well. So I'll show you all these bits in a second so that you can see, because the fun part is that decoration part. And I think that bit, then when I tell you it took me a while to do this demo, it took me a while because I designed the card, then I did the papers, then I thought, ooh, And again, I broke it down into each section on where I was going to go with this. So I'll show you in a second with all my little pieces. But the skyline is going to go across the front panel. Now, I thought that looked okay. However, I just wanted a little bit, again, drop shadow. So I've just put a bit of white underneath it this time. So not the other way around, I put white underneath. And again, my same bit that I've done is I've dropped it and moved it to the right. So that's just my personal preference. That's how I always do a drop shadow. But I think the white just gives it that little... So if you look, compare them, I don't think either look bad. But it just gives it that little oomph.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to put 2 of those because I've done 2 of those pieces, Ben. So I'm going to pop that onto there. I'm going to take it up to where my edge of my cardstock is. So I'm just going to measure that out, and then I'll snip that down at the end. So we're going to come in with a dotty tape pen. Do you know your glue pen deal? Was it just the straight one?
Just the dotty one.
Just the dotty. Perfect.
I know.
It's almost like I made it for you.
I know.
Got to have your dotty. You've got to have the dotty in your life, let me tell you, because none of that glue is seeping through. So I'm just going to attach that to the bottom part of my paper. I think roughly it's around, let's just take a sliver. Talk about that. I mean, look at that.
Like
it's almost like I planned that. I can assure you I didn't.
Go with it, Debbie, go with it.
Oh, honestly, I'll go with it. And then I'm going to put it in, going the other way, because I've got this bit here, so I've got that little bit, you know, going on that side. So let's go in and do exactly the same.
Whilst you're doing that, Debbie says, Michael, you did a brilliant Facebook Live, says Michael Evans. And Rhonda says, I made an infinity card for a dry ice vendor that came through for my hubby in a pinch. He now shows it to everyone that walks in the door.
Oh, what lovely support you've got from your hubby there. That's really cute.
I made an infinity card for my son and he was super impressed, says Mary Pat. One of those precious memories, and I'm definitely making this one, Debbie, she says.
Yeah, it's honestly such a cool concept. I mean, you can do it with any of the makes, but yeah, it's just a cool card. I literally saw this quite early on in my crafting journey because I didn't need any die cut. I did it with topper pieces.
Yeah.
And I had a scoreboard, so yeah, I literally did this, but we're blown away with the concept. It's just ages since I've done one.
Whenever I see it, I always think of you because I can't recall Debbie or Craig having ever made one of these in the show. It always seems to be your thing.
You know, I love construction cards.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, I love construction. I love construction cards. I love making cards that just are a little bit different. And there's nothing, you know, it's nice to come out doing like your normals, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to leave that there just for now, but then I'm just going to turn this around because, like I said to you, I've used all of these elements. So for this one, I used, and can you see I clipped everything together? I love the deck of cards. You stamp those cards out, you've got all the dice to be able to create it, and I just feel like this is going to enable you to get really, really fun, creative with this. I am going to leave them, most of these items, flat because this is a concept card. If you raise a lot of it, it can interfere with your folding.
Mechanism, yeah.
Yeah, so, and I've just turned those cards so that I could fit them on, because if you put them that way, they're going to interfere with the fold, so I've just going to literally flip reverse and like have them going as though you've got a deck of cards like you've been playing. I've in mind of who I'm giving this one to.
You know who you're giving it to?
Yeah, I've got a feeling I've in mind who I'm going to give this one. I'm not going to say though because they might be watching. But there you go. So just popping those on and then just having all of these. You've got the chips and I've just coloured them in using our tri-blend pens. Like I said, this is the fun part of it. And I'm just going to add all of the papers do a lot of the speaking though, because look at those papers. Can you see here? Don't really need much else. It's just complementing what you're putting on with the collection. If that makes sense?
Absolutely.
So
like you say, as long as it all fits within the panels that you've got and doesn't interfere with what you're doing, then you're good to go, aren't you, really?
Absolutely. I think I might have my dice up there. Oh, shall I have them down there? I'll have them there. Yeah, I'll have them there. And then, yeah, we'll go there as well. But yeah, this is the fun bit. And I really, really enjoyed making this. And it will take you a while if you are making this and you've got all these extra little elements to pop in. So it's not going to be a 2-minute job, but it's a fun way of creating something wow and impactful. And that's why I loved it and why I thought, yeah. And if you've noticed, I'm not filling each one up, so I'm going to let the papers stay there. I'm just doing a couple. I'm not going to... You can overfill it if you want, but I just feel like a bit overkill, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah? So let's just pop those down. So that's the next one. So again, I'm going to keep that there. Turn that. And then again, so that you've got the right direction, going in the right place. Now then, I think, because I'm just thinking, I've got all some extra pieces. Got my Cadillac.
Oh, I love that car.
But I have also got my chapel. In fact, I'm going to save you for the last bit. So I'm going to put you there because I've got all of the chapel. So I've cut the chapel out, and then again I've done a little bit of drop shadow, and I'm going to pop my chapel there.
You're getting all of Vegas onto this infinity card, aren't
This
you?
is
Seriously.
honestly,
I just stop tour of Vegas.
I just, well, yeah, why not? Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Get it all on there.
But that's the thing. You've seen us, you've seen us die cut these pieces, and honestly, to probably take me to the end of the show just doing all of this bit if I did this. But I just thought if I get a lot of it prepped, I can then show you the fun concept and then show you that decoration, because you've seen us. We've done lots of. I think we've done lots here, haven't we? With our Vegas.
Yeah.
I do love that chapel. I almost feel like ashamed to cover it up, but
it works though.
It works. Just works over the
Just
top.
whilst you're sticking, Kendall's joined us from Minnesota. Samantha's in. She says, I'm amazed at infinity cards, so I'm saving this to try and make one. Definitely saving this show, says Jane. Catherine Word says, Debbie, this is fabulous and so much easier than I imagined it would be.
Absolutely.
PB Brewer Martin, I cannot wait to make all the construction projects. Sarah made it earlier, and then this infinity card D Rob is making. What a fabulous construction day.
What did our Sarah make?
Huh?
What show did our Sarah have? Because obviously I was travelling up, so I missed it.
It was a masterclass with this paper and card bundle. I mean, what didn't she make? She made a box, she made a bag, she made all sorts of different cards. Like she took like a card blank and then did all of her scoring and made easel cards, twisted easel cards, Z-fold cards.
Did she do the magic ruler?
Magic ruler technique.
I love the magic ruler. I was thinking of that with my project that I made last week, thinking the magic ruler probably would work with that.
Yeah.
Trying to work out those. Now, I'll just going to show you this little bit. Before I decide where I'm going to put me Just Married, remember this bit is a bit of an illusion, this, because you think it's one of those strips, but it's actually not. And I am going to put two pieces on there, so I might just put that to one side just for now, or I could have it over the big... Yeah. Or I could have it... I'll come back to that. I'm going to put that there because I'm going to have me Cadillac. Should we have it at the bottom? Got a bit of gaming going on.
If this is an infinity card, won't you just be decorating this forever?
Now, you think you would. Well, it did feel like it, because I literally spent hours on this. I spent hours on this, but just because I wanted to really, go to town with it and have a little bit of a wow. If I'd have done this on a Facebook Live, it probably took me 4 hours. And I'm not kidding.
Do you find on the Facebook Lives you end up taking a lot longer because you're busy chatting to everyone as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus I'm having some problems with my dodgy camera angles.
Oh,
You just
no.
don't want to know, Ben. It's just driving me mad. It was driving me mad. And we're having a few little technical issues, she says. Technical. You only have to ask producer Nick. Camera angles were not my strong point that night.
Hey, well, at least you're doing it. That's the main thing. And that's the thing. People will put up with dodgy tech problems if you're going out of your way to give it a go anyway. So, Carol D says they make cool Halloween cards since there are so many different icons you can use, from bats to pumpkins to witches. I love to watch you make your beautiful creative cards, says Blue Jay. It gives me so many ideas. Debbie, I'm going to make this card. It's beautiful, says Crafty Angie. And Michael Adams says Stephanie has been inspired to make this one as well.
Oh, honestly, this is what we're here for, isn't it? To inspire you.
Yeah.
Like I said, you've seen us many a time use the collection and so you know how most of these pieces work. If you don't, I mean, we do all the hard work for you. You just choose your coloured cardstock, choose how you're going to drop shadow or you're going to colour them in. Whatever, that bit is the bit that you get creative with. I'm just giving you some ideas on how you could be using these fabulous collections. So again, let's just pop that. I was thinking I might have a little dice just down here as well, and maybe one up there, because I cut myself quite a few. And all of this is from your complete collection.
Yeah.
All of it. Every little bit of it is from the complete collection. So I'm just going to just turn that back over because that is like the start. But I've got a few other little pieces. So obviously I'm going to make this the first main part. And so I might have that. In fact, let's just have that up at the top. Oh, actually. Oh, no, I'll keep it there. Keep it there. I've got some little chips. I've got some more spare little pieces.
Have you ever been to a casino?
Me? No. I'd love to go. I would. I'd love to go. In Vegas, we don't count calories, we count chips. One of my favourite sayings. I love that one. And then you flip it over. So you've got those pieces, and I'm just thinking, do I need to add any more dice on there? No, Debbie?
Don't tell Sarah, but this is my favourite demo of the day.
Oh, she's not watching, is she?
I hope not.
I'm going to leave me just married off because I've kept it as a birthday card, so I'm just going to keep that off there, although I could add that on if I wanted to, but I don't want to overkill it, so I'm just going to keep it as it is. In fact, I'm not going to add anything else to it.
Oh.
Let's just go back to the beginning. I don't think it needs it, to be honest. So let's go back. And then we'll show you now. Oops, Debbie, hold it up the right way around, girl. Hold it up the right way around. Oh, Debbie doesn't want to hold. There we go, because it will stand. That's how it will stand. So we'll start our first, our second, our third, and our fourth.
I love it.
And there you go. And then you go back to the beginning. And there you are. A lovely infinity card. All Vegas themed. Thank you, Ben. I take that. I love that one because I know she's a whiz on. I know she's a whiz with her boards. But did you enjoy that? Because, like I said, it's a great collection and it's a great concept. And put them together, and you can create something that literally goes wow, wow. Especially if you make to sell. What kind of money could you charge for something like that?
Yeah,
Seriously.
and like you say, the wow factor that you got with that as well is incredible. And wasn't it nice to see too that actually it was very doable, like a lot of you said, very achievable. I mean, there have been some, taking nothing away from Sarah, there have been some fantastic demos today. She did a fabulous show, but I just think that's incredible. I think the style of the card, because it's so very different, isn't it? And perhaps something that you might not have seen before. Again, if you saw the finished project, you're like, oh, there's no way I could do that. But Debbie's broken it down to show you actually that it is very, very achievable for all. This is an amazing card, says Jen. I'm definitely saving this to make later. Lois says, beautiful infinity card. Thank you, Debbie. Bravo, Debbie, says Carol D. Yes, let's flood the socials with pictures of your infinity cards. I kind of feel, though, that there need to be videos, wouldn't they? You know, because you can't really show just a picture of the infinity card. We need you, like, filming you flipping it around so we can see all of the different angles of the infinity card. So, yeah, do tag us in any videos that you do. And as always, you know, if you do any makes, you want to send them to us here in the studio, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, and potentially we could feature your project on an upcoming Friday Night Live. Of course, back this Friday with me and Debbie, so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a busy old week. Don't forget, Debbie's in tomorrow with Leanne and Sarah and me, so you get a real mix tomorrow. And of course, lots still to come in the final half hour of this show. Let me just tell you, if you want the glue tape pen deal, the dotty tape pens, you're going to need to grab that before the end of the show, realistically, because it's very busy, and that will be coming off the website. Oops. You've also got less than 40 chances now to get your showstopper on our Paper Mania bundle. The goodie bag is flying out the door too. Lots and lots of things to be shopping for and checking out your baskets for. So let's do that. Let's get you to the checkouts, and we'll come back with probably, I would say, time for one more project with Debbie in about 4 minutes' time.
Hi, my name is Sherry Jackson, and I have been a fan of Crafter's Companion for at least 7 or 8 years now. I love Crafter's TV. I mean, what's not to love about it? They've got great products, great prices, great people that work there for them. The customer service is great. The presenters are great. Demonstrators are great. Everyone there is great. I just love all the products. I love the tutorials we get. I love all the demonstrations, the craft-alongs, the master classes. Not only do you sell the products, but you teach everyone how to use it. I love the interaction on Crafters TV. I love the fun, the game, the prizes. There's just so much about Crafters TV. There's nothing not to love about Crafters TV. You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family. I'm widowed and live alone, and every day I look forward to watching Crafters TV, whether I watch it live or whether I go back and watch the reruns. I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion, and I love all of you, and I'm so thankful for Crafters TV.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. On a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got just under half an hour to go. Loads of love coming in for that Infinity card. I have a feeling there will be a lot of people making those over the course of the next few weeks. Love, love, love that, says Jessica. That card is fantastic, says Jane. The Vegas girl loves it. Well, tell you what, if what do they call that? If a Las Vegian loves it in the form of Jane, then you got high praise indeed.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you.
Mary Beth Dawes says, I love that Infinity card as well. One more sort of set to show you. Please make sure you get these deals before the end of the show. We've been super busy today. Tomorrow, as I've said, we've got Debbie in for Wake Up Call. Then in the middle show, Leanne is here for a crafty clear out show, Soft Craft, tomorrow. I'm led to believe that there are some sensational deals coming your way. So maybe give a bit of a nudge to anyone who's into their soft craft, because the deals tomorrow in that are going to be sensational. And then Sarah, I mean, I don't know how she's doing it with the amount of shows she's got coming up on HSN. She's doing QVC and popping to see us tomorrow in Launch Party with apparently some deals that we've not seen before. So look out for all of that tomorrow. How amazing is that as well? 3 of my absolute faves in one day on Crafters TV. I like that. And then I get a whole day of just Debbie on Wednesday, don't I?
You get the whole day. The whole day.
And I like that just as much as well. And I get Debbie for Friday Night Live, which I'm looking forward to.
I know, it feels like ages. I don't think it has been ages, but it feels like ages. And are you still the undisputed king of the quiz?
Never lost.
We need to change that, is all I'm going to say. We've got to change it. So a bit of fighting, yeah, bit of fighting talk, absolutely.
I've drawn, but I've never been beaten in like within the game, if you know what I mean. I've drawn and won every single one other than that. But Sarah and I drew on Friday. But yeah, give it a good go. Debbie, I would say if there's anyone I would love to lose my crown to, it would be you. But it doesn't mean I'm going to let you win. Nicola, don't help her out. She's like very good at everything. As I told you before, I got to know Debbie Robinson over the past few years. And when I first started, remember we used to do Play Your Crafts Right on a Saturday and we did games, and Debbie was like, oh, I'm going to be terrible at this. And then she'd thrash you. And then the next week she'd come in and it'd be like, I don't know. It would be like on movies or something. Oh, I don't know any movies. I'm terrible at movies. And then she'd thrash you. Yeah, so I don't believe any of that. I just go la 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 la. I don't listen to it anymore. Oh yeah. And also, apparently, there was a game one time where it was like Olympics. She was like, oh, I don't know anything about the Olympics. 9 out of 10.
I like to just get you in there, you see, and just like tell you. But, you know, it's just tactics. Oh,
I don't listen to it anymore. No, I don't listen to that. I'm playing to win. Yeah.
I'm playing to win this Friday.
Yeah?
I'm playing to win.
Well, yes. Debbie, you are just going to be going the same way as everyone else.
Down.
Out of here a loser.
I'm coming out the winner.
Oh,
winner, chicken dinner. It's a W.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were coming out of a rabbit.
It's a W. Look, a W. It's a winner.
Zen Garden! After the Zen Garden we go, the Colour Trends collections that we've done. This was the last one that we did. We had the Juniper Frost collection on last week. We sold that out. If you are yet to complete your collection as far as the Colour Trends are concerned, or you've loved the Zen Garden and you would love to grab more because, of course, everything in here is consumable, this is your opportunity to do it at a brilliant price. If you're platinum, it's pretty much, give or take a few pence and cents, it's a half price deal, right? So it's normally £72.86, £103.30. The platinum price tonight is £36 or $52. And I think so many people have taken advantage of the deals that we've done on the Colour Trends collection. People who love mixed media go for these, but also people who want to try mixed media but are too scared to do it have gone for these as well, because what we've done with these collections is given you all of these different kind of materials, from pens to pastes to ink pads to embellishments, but done them all in colours which are going to work really nicely with each other as well, so you don't have to kind of worry, oh, is this going to work, is that going to work? It's all done for you. I tried to do some Moseby maths on this earlier on, but it was really early this morning and I've lost my notes. So just appreciate the value for money that you're getting here. You're getting ink pads, and remember, everything in here exclusive to the collection, so you won't find the Mountain Blue Duet Ink Pad anywhere else. It's only within this set. You've got your Japanese Maple Shimmer Ink Pad in here, beautiful Cherry Blossom Shimmer Spray, Tricolour Aqua, as we always do. So 3 colours in there in the Garden Majesty. You've got your Reflective Pool Tricolour brush, which is your alcohol marker, and then you get your glitter paste. So that one is your Lily Pond in the chunky, look at that. And then you've got your Water Lily glitter paste as well. As we go down a row, you then got your Lotus Flower glitter, get a big pot of that. Pretty Pink Gilding Flakes, I think those might be the only ones you can get outside of this collection, but everything else is exclusive. Blush Metallic paint marker. You've got your glitter glue in there as well. Doesn't really show it up brilliantly on there, but you've got beautiful hints of like gold and green in that glitter glue. And then your Jasmine sequins, again, absolutely stunning. Big pot of those included. Your Blossom Drop pearls, and then you're also going to get, look at the shine and the cut of those beautiful faceted petal breeze gems. So all of that is included. I was holding the board and I was thinking we're going to go down another row now, but there's only 2 rows, obviously. I am a fool, Nicola. Thank you. £36, $52. Remember, your flower forming foam is free today when you spend 10, and you'll get double points for you as well on everything that you spend all this week. If you're going to spend that 52, by the way, that's your free shipping. You're welcome. Let's have a look at this with Debbie. So much to choose from in these sets, Debbie. So what are you going to be demonstrating with?
Well, I've brought in a stencil, one of my favourite stencils.
Yeah.
When I were at home, I was going to do a canvas with this. And I started it, but then I ended up putting everything but kitchen sink on it, so I changed my mind. I thought, let's stick to a straightforward card, Debbie. I get carried away. I tell you, I get carried away. But I have fetched, you know, from the Opulent Trio, I think we've had this recently. But it's the Opulent Trio one because I love this rose design.
Yeah.
And cardstock wise, I am making quite a large card with this one, but I am going to go in and use both of the glitter paste. So I've got what I call the regular glitter paste and the chunky glitter paste. I always say about with this collection, I think people get put off because they think there's too many different mediums in there. But there's lots of different mediums to try, but they've all been accumulated together to work. They work really well with that colour theme running through them. And all you need to do is break it down into your watercolours, your pens, your pastes. That's all you need to break this down to. So I am going to use this. Now, I might have to ask Jake if he's around for a nice warm bath. Wait a minute.
A warm bath? Jake, can you run Debbie a bath? She wants a nice warm bath, apparently. If you could put some bubbles in it as well, maybe some rose petals, that'd be nice. Candle lit as well, be marvellous if you could. I know exactly what you mean, but I love that.
I meant a bath for me stencil. I meant a bath for me stencil, that's what I meant. A warm bath for me stencil. I'll have a warm bath. I had one this morning actually. It was lovely. Do you know, because I run later on, I thought, so I had a really late, because my son went out at work, because I had a lazily bath, bubbles up to my armpits. I just treated myself and put a couple of candles on, had a bit of music going off in the background.
Jake
in the morning. Oh dear. But yes, if you could just sort me out with a bath, please, Jake. I'd be very grateful for that.
Shall I go and find him? Because I don't think he's listening.
No, I probably frightened him to death and he's thinking I ain't going nowhere near her while she wants a bath. I'm just going to hold that down with a little bit of low-tack tape. And I'm going to take this beautiful colour over the top. I dread to think what his response is. Is he telling him?
I was just telling him and he's laughing. He said, oh, what, does she want a glass of wine with that as well? So she probably would, to be honest with you. Or a Bailey's, no, Debbie.
Oh, dear.
He looked like he'd do it, to be honest, so...
Oh, bless his little heart. Bless him. And then I'm going to mix it with the chunky glitter as well. So, again, I'm just going to bring in... I love... And people, again, probably thinking, well, what are you mixing both together? But honestly, the results look stunning when you do that. So I'm just going to take that over the top and then, again, run that down onto the other side as well. Oh, dear.
Don't we laugh, eh?
Honestly. Oh, we're meant to be professional.
Eh?
We're meant to be professional.
Well, we are professional, but we have a laugh, don't we? That's
We've got to have a laugh, haven't you? You've got to have a little laugh.
So you gotta have a laugh.
Absolutely. And if everyone's laughing, that's okay. As long as no one's took offence.
No, we're exactly right. Exactly right.
Right, so I'll put the excess back in a second, although you could, and I'll just lift that off in a moment to show you, but peel that back and you've got a really beautiful, and again, these are just different mediums that you get to play with. I'll take that off in a second. Thank you, Jake.
In he comes. Where's the glass of wine?
I'm sorry, I promise. It was nothing sinister. It was just this. This is all I wanted. Could you just shove it in a bit for me, though? Could you just...
Did you hear him?
What did he say?
He said, yeah, OK, whatever you say.
So I'm just going to rinse that off for a second. You could, of course, use the excess there as well, but I'm just going to lift that off. And again, I would just repeat that on the other side as well. So because I've seen the time literally creeping away, and we've got so much more else to show you as well, just turn it, let that dry, and then repeat it again over the other side. And I'm just going to move that to one side just for a second to let that bit dry, and bring in the one that I pre-did. So that's what it looks like when it's dried. And it looks beautiful on both sides. Yeah, of course you can, Jamie. There you go. So you can see how gorgeous that looks. And don't worry, do you know, like a little bit of crossover of the green into the pink? Don't worry about that. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
But of course, let that dry. Now, to dry touch, wait a minute, dry touch, hair touch dry. I'll get my words right in a minute.
We know what you mean.
Touch dry. About an hour.
And you leave it to dry naturally?
I let it dry naturally. Now, I have, in the past, sped that process up because I've been on air and I've needed to speed it up. You can use a heat tool and you can literally speed that drying process up. But the chances are there, if you don't move your heat tool, you can end up burning it and crossling it a bit. Or your cardstock can not singe, not set it alight, but where it goes a little bit brown in singe.
Look at that chunky though.
Look, the chunky mixed with the gorgeous fine just looks absolutely stunning. It really does. So absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to put mine back on because these are what I use at home. So I'm just going to put those back into there. If you can, keep your silver top on. If you can't, put a bit of cling film over there. But we've now got a base, and I did say I was going to make a really big card, which I did. I was going to do a DL. Started off life as a DL, and then I thought, oh no, I'm going to have a big, because you literally can do these cards bigger if you want. Yeah. So I've just popped a little matte black layer there for that to sit onto the top of, but I'm not finished with this just yet. So I'm going to bring in, and again it's about having a little play with your mediums. Let's bring in a little bit of that blue. This is the Duet Ink Pad, Mountain Blue. Let's give a little bit of a spritz with water. And I'm going to have a little splash effect just over the top.
Nice.
Again, I'm just playing now because this is not what I was going to do. I was going to keep it nice and clean. But then I thought, do you know what? No, let's have a little play with those mediums. Why not? Let's just come onto there.
If we get time as well at the end, thank you, Rhonda. You've just told me that you've posted your infinity card on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page. I found it, so we might have a look at that.
Oh, has she done one already?
It was the one that she sent to the story about the dry ice vendor that she made.
Oh, yes.
That one. So we'll have a look
fabulous.
at that before the end of the show.
Oh, we should definitely go and have a look. We've tagged us in it. Oh yeah, that'd be fab.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to push that there to one side. Let that just do a little bit of drying there as well. Now again, I've been using my nesting dies, the 3mm ones. But I'm going to put a stamp in there. But I thought, do you know what? I might use that stencil. Oh, I've just wiped up that, didn't I? Oh, Debbie, what did you do that for, you dafty? I could have used that. Let me grab a little. Just going to grab a little finger dauber.
Okay.
And again, let's just bring in, have we got any drying towel, Ben?
Kitchen towel.
Could I just have a little sheet of, because Sarah's been using toilet paper.
Oh yeah, she has.
Bless her heart.
She has.
But I'm just wanting to dry this off because I thought I'm going to use this stencil again. I'm not going to use it with the paste though this time, I'm just going to use it with the ink. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you very much. Teamwork makes the dream work.
We might as well leave it in here.
Absolutely, thank you. That would be really helpful. I always bring one in, but then it disappears. Oh, where was that?
There.
Oops. Where?
There.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right in front of me eye.
What is she like?
Oops the daisy. Oops the daisy. Oh. I didn't quite see that.
No.
Never mind. Right, I'm just going to have a little tiny bit in there, and I'm just going to use that ink pad. Let's have just a little inkling of that ink pad over there. There we go. How are we doing for time, by the way?
13 minutes left.
That's plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Kathleen says you're looking fabulous today. Trish says this banter makes my day. And reference the Jake running you a bath. Trish says CTV after dark. Good evening, everyone, says Sarah. Just catching the last few minutes of the show. Late home from work. Hello, Sarah. And Mary Pat says, this is gorgeous, Debbie. You do some lovely projects. I mean, you always do lovely projects.
Thank you.
But particularly lovely today.
Thank you very much. You're very kind. Well, do you know what it is? It's having the right products to be able to do it with.
Very true.
Because
it
I
helps.
wouldn't be able to do half the things I do if we didn't have such fantastic products from Crafter's Companion, and this is exactly what we've got. I'm just going to literally just give that a little dusting around the edges as well. But I love getting creative. I'm in my happy place when I'm in, and they know it's my work room at home, you know, family and that, but I'm really in my happy place when I'm in there.
Yeah.
Although I do need to clear it out. And I did see Craig's story today where he's talking about his holiday. They're thinking he's perhaps not going to go on holiday because he's got so much to do with the craft room. I feel your pain, Craig. I feel your pain.
He's away next week, isn't he?
Is it next week he's going away? He's got 2 weeks off, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 2 weeks off. Very well deserved as well. And he's going home because I think he's got a couple of things going off up there.
Oh, I don't know.
I think so. I think so. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. Knowing me, I am wrong, actually. I'm going to bring in the Japanese maple. Again, I'm just mixing all these things that you've seen me do right now. Let me just move it out of the way for a second. Because you can stamp with this, and then you could add your crystal clear embossing powder over the top, because this is a wet ink, but it's also a very beautiful shimmer ink. So I'm not going to do that. I am just going to ink that up. And it's an old, I say an old stamp. Again, this stamp set has been one of our stamp sets that it sits on my desk. I think it was called the Mix and Match Sentiments, if I remember rightly.
Oh, Mix and Match.
Happy birthday, thank you, congratulate. They're all different fonts. Let me just make sure. I'll go back down again. There we go. Have I got it that time? I'll just go back down one more time, actually. There we are. Perfect. And I'll just pop that to one side. I always have to get my little pokey tool. It's so sticky. I love the sticky nature of it, but I can never get that back up then. Right, so I'm going to literally now just bit of glue. We'll start building this together in a second, but I'm not quite done. I feel like I could add some more to this because we've got all of those fabulous mediums. So let me bring in my card. Oh, that's a good idea. Jamie suggested gems. I was thinking sequins, but I think I might go with the gem idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we've got sequins in there.
Well, you've got the faceted gems, haven't you? That should match
We've
your,
also
ink
got
pad.
the glitter glue, so I could play with the glitter glue as well.
Stick it all on. Bit of everything.
Well, my canvas, I actually did. I went a bit nuts. But then I realised I was putting all sorts on there. And when I say I got straws and buttons and lace...
Straws?
I was doing a little bit of a mixed media canvas and I just got a little bit carried away. I'll promise when it's finished, because you know when you start stepping away from things and then looking and thinking, oh, it's not ready, I'm not ready to showcase it just yet, but I promise once it's finished I'll show you. Okay. And it was using these this Zen Garden Collection. This is the thing, we call it the Zen Garden, but literally that's just the colour palette.
Exactly, use it for anything.
Use it for anything. And I mean, look how it's all starting to build together. Now I'm going to lift that with some foam pads. So I've got some foam pads just here. What happened to me 13 minutes?
Where you 4 minutes ago?
Oh, the love. It just flies by.
No.
Did you say 4 minutes?
Yeah, no, you've got 9 minutes.
Oh, that's okay. I thought you said 4. I'm like, what?
You actually haven't got 9 minutes because you really need to leave me about 2 at the end because I need to wrap
know.
up. And I quickly
Jamie
want to show
knows
you
me
the
really
video
well,
as well,
though. He should give me like a 10-minute.
Okay, you've got about 5 minutes, I reckon.
Oh my! See, he's doing it on purpose now. He's saying 2 minutes now.
Yeah.
Little varmint. What? He's done that. He's done that to me before. 5, 4, 3. Do you know? I've stopped. Realised I've carried on talking, and I'm supposed to stop to let Ben do his bits. And there's me still whittering away. I think you're right. Gems. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to take the lid off. Oh, there we go.
Let's tip them all out. Let's tip them all out. Where's my picky uppy tool? Hang on a minute. I've got my picky uppy tool here. Let me grab that. Let me grab me. Now I think I'm going to put, because there's lots of glitz going off here. I think I'm just going to randomly pop. Ooh. Do I randomly do them, or do I do a nice little bit there, little bit there? What do you think, Ben? Random?
I like random.
Like random?
If you go uniform, I think it makes it more difficult, doesn't it? Just, little splodge here and there.
Yeah, bit of splodging.
Go for 5.
What?
Did you go for 5 splodges?
I don't know what I've done, actually. I'm just...
We can't have 6. So you can't have an even number. Because it's got to be an odd, isn't it? Have we learned nothing here the whole time we've been here, everybody? No,
I'm just thinking I might have some big ones in there.
1, 2, 3, 4,
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have gone a bit. Yeah, I do.
So you need another one down the bottom.
Yeah, do you think I should?
There's one. Hey, it's not the odd thing according to me. It's what I've learned in all the time.
Shall I
I've
go
been
big?
Well, look, put that one down, because that's 6 then, isn't it?
Should I have done big down here though?
It's too big of a gap down the bottom, isn't there?
Tell you what, let me shovel that somewhere. Shovel. Yeah? Does that make you feel better?
Put a big one in there.
Put a big one on?
Yeah.
Well, look at that. What am I trying to do there, Debbie? What are you doing? What are you doing? Tell you what, though, I am going to stop.
Yes.
Because I could carry on. Because we've got glitter glue. We've got this, I tell you, this looks lovely when you sprinkle it into wet paste. It adds a little bit more sparkle. That was my original plan. I was going to use me, and I was just going to scatter them around everywhere. But I'm quite digging that. Although you could take your glitter glue, because your glitter glue acts as little bits where you could splodge those down as well. So much to play with and not enough space to put it down with. But let's go in and show you my rather large card. Like I said, it was going to be a DL, but I changed my mind at the end. So I've just used one sheet, scored it down the centre, and then just put my mats and layers and just have a play.
Yeah.
Enjoy the collection. And when I say enjoy the collection, don't necessarily think mixed media, I've got to try and... Don't think that. And I think that's why I didn't bring the canvas in, because I thought I'm going to just overcomplicate it. And I don't want to strip it back to what it is. It's absolutely beautiful collection of colours that all work together. They work on their own. They work together. They work with other pieces that you have, stencils, stamps. Just such a joyful collection and at a fabulous price. All of that. All them ink pads, pens, pastes. I mean, that's an incredible price. It really is. So I hope you've enjoyed everything that I've shown you today, from my gift card wallet to my infinity card to stripping it back down to a nice, just simplistic card using some of those gorgeous pieces from the Zen collection.
It has been a fabby day, isn't it? And a fab show. Thank you, everyone, for the comments. Gorgeous, Debbie. Thank you again, Sis Jane, for another wonderful show. Morning therapy done. Oh, yeah, because you guys are morning there, aren't you? I hope everyone has a great rest of the day. I really wanted to stay in bed this morning to be... this is going to be a rough week emotionally, you say. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. Well, Jane, keep your chin up. We hope you're going to be good this week. And, of course, if you're a bit down in the dumps, turn us on, and we'll always try and cheer you up. Can I just show you this video quickly? So this is Rhonda. So you remember, so the infinity, I'll press the play again button. So the infinity card that she made for the dry ice vendor, it's this one. It's this little 30-second video. There's no sound, but it's like, look. So it's got like
oh, wow.
little thanks. Open it up. Whoop, there's the first layer. It's got an igloo.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I wonder who could be in the igloo.
Who's in the igloo?
Well, let's find out. Who's not the dry ice man. Let's find out who's in there. Oh, look who's in the igloo. It's the penguins.
I love those penguins.
They're holding hands in the igloo. And then she's done like a little note on the back.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. That is really, really lovely. I love that.
There you go.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, all from the...
and who was that from?
That's Rhonda.
Rhonda, that's amazing.
If you want to see that and see other pictures she took, it's in the I'm a Crafter's companion group. If you don't know about that yet, by the way, it is a great little group, positive group, where people post their pictures, post their cards, and it's a lovely place, I think, that if you are someone perhaps who wants... say if we're not on air and you've got like a question, you're not quite sure, you can ask it in that group and you know, people will answer. You can post your pictures in there as well, let everybody see the cards that you're making. All good for the inspiration as far as I'm concerned. So always good to post in there, particularly if you do a project. So like if you have made an infinity card or you are going to make an infinity card, then tag me and tag Debbie in your post so that then we're able to see it once you pop it into that group. But join up, it's always good. And if you want the Zen Garden Complete Collection, there it is. Everything you are getting in the bundle, all your pens, all your ink pads, all of your glitter pastes, all of your glitters, all of your embellishments in there as well. £36 or $52 is the price on that. What a day, what a show. Debbie, thank you so much. So I've got you in the morning, correct?
You have, yeah, you've got me in the morning. I think it's just an hour. I think it's just the hour for the wake-up call. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one because there's really good things on there.
But Nicola says in my ear, but before that, join us at 1 o'clock in the morning for HSN. That's American time. Oh yes, so that's quite a way away yet, isn't it? Yeah, 1 a.m. for HSN, because Sarah's on HSN at 1 a.m, 11 a.m, 10 p.m, and 11 p.m. Is that right, Nicola? I think it's 10 and 11. I think it's 1, 11, 10, 11. 1, 11, 9 and 10 on the HSN Craft Day. So, yeah, make sure you look out for that. Thank you to everyone for watching today. We've thoroughly enjoyed your company. Make sure you check out the deal on the tape pens. This one's going to go as well, so grab it as quickly as you can. Thank you to all the team as per usual, and we will meet you back here tomorrow for more fun and frolics on Crafters TV. Until then, bye for now.